is the main aim the regional rivalry between political parties, or is there a larger national narrative and the agenda to defeat the BJP?
See, how is Congress better than BRS today, you tell me? Congress is in power in only 3 states. In other 3 states, they are just sharing power. Aam Aadmi Party is already in power in 2 states. Other parties like Akhilesh Yadav's party wields a lot of power across the Hindi belt. How is Congress better than any of these parties is point 1. Point 2, if Congress believes that this particular government has to go in the interest of the nation, then it is also the responsibility of the Congress. Why is it always a responsibility of regional parties to do something for this nation? It is the so-called national parties like Congress party, which is now nothing but a bigger regional party. It is also their responsibility towards our citizens. If you really need change, if you want change, why don't you bend down, come to us, talk to all of us?
So do you think the onus is arrogance of the Congress party? Because this is something not only being used by you, but a lot of other opposition parties and regional parties have said that Congress needs to bend a little bit more. But, just yesterday, we heard Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge saying that 2024, there is going to be a Congress-led opposition government.
See, that's a problem. You have to rub shoulders with us. You cannot say you will lead us. All I'm saying is Congress today has to be a good team player. It should not aspire to be a team leader. Leader will emerge according to the situation. There is something called as, in politics, always a situation and equation works, that the Congress should understand. If Congress is believing that it is 1980s Congress, 1960s Congress, that is not the case. You did not enjoy the power unilaterally across the nation today. So you have to be a team player. You cannot aspire to be a team leader and try and say we will not work with them, not work with them. Let a consensus emerge at a later point of time.
150 seats, if you go by the national data, 150 seats is Congress versus BJP, a straight fight. And we have seen that in those straight fights, the BJP has almost a 90% strike rate of success. Does that in some way also tells you that the Congress party possibly needs to treat all the regional parties as maybe equal partners?
You said it yourself. If Congress doesn't stand chance in those 150 places where there is a straight fight with BJP, they better take the local support. We have done great job. We know our people. We know our conscience. Why don't you take help of the people, whoever there are? If the 100 seats, there is a direct competition between BJP, Congress, and Congress is on the back footing, then they need some backing. That is why I say they should bend down. They cannot be arrogant as they have always been. They should understand the reality, and if they are sincere about this, protecting this country's future, they should do that.
You think there should be first some understanding with Congress, with other opposition parties, in the interest of what the opposition says for 2024 larger picture, before they can decide on who is going to be the chief prime minister if the opposition is able to defeat? I mean, should it be elections on 543 seats and then you decide later after the election, or should there be a pre-poll alliance that gives a national narrative?
See, first of all, today everybody understands that BJP is their principal opposition party, be it Congress or be it any regional party. Who's not with BJP is against BJP. That is what BJP has clearly drawn a line, and all of us are there. Now, if our aspiration is strongly to bring down BJP, then it is always better if we sit, discuss. Even if we don't, give your best fight. Post-poll you can decide. But the point here is, if you're pointing fingers at each other and not at the common enemy, then losers will be people here, not the political parties. The sooner Congress party understands that, the better it is.
Because when it comes to Telangana, just last question on that, when it comes to Telangana and the state politics, the Congress usually, they are a player in that state. They are at least, trying to fight a election there as well. They say that TRS and all the opposition parties, then they end up helping the BJP because they are not aligning themselves with the Congress party.
As joke of the decade, because it is always not other regional parties' responsibility. It is not BRS's responsibilities to fight with BJP alone. If Congress is sincere in the fight, let them come out. Leave the arrogance. If you are interested only in winning states, be confined to there. But BRS today wants to work across the nation. Wherever our strength can be, wherever we can garner support, wherever we can make friendship, wherever we can make alliances, we are going to do that.
But you are open to an alliance or some sort of talks with the Congress party?
That the Congress's responsibility. It is not my responsibility nor my party's place to say what it is. Let the situation emerge and we will think accordingly.